Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for coming back for another video. Today I have 3 easy meal ideas to share with you all. These are dinners that my kids and I enjoy and it doesn't take very much time to make. I haven't meal prepped in quite some time due to being extremely busy, so I'm excited to be filming this video for you. So I'm making chicken teriyaki with veggies and white rice, salmon, sweet potato, and Brussels sprouts. Lastly, this ground beef pasta with a garden salad. I'm of course starting in a clean kitchen with just a few dishes to put away before I start washing the produce, prepping it to be chopped. While editing this video, I realized how upset I look majority of the time. I'm only mentioning this because I receive messages of concern if I'm not smiling. I'm naturally not a smiley person in general. I've always been that way since I was very young, maybe like 3 years old. If I'm upset or in a bad mood, I don't film, but I definitely see what you guys are talking about. I took notice of this after I watched the behind the scenes to my shark commercial. I was really happy on that day, but my face said unimpressed, bored, and annoyed. I had Noel standing where I could see him, reminding me to smile, and I sent some of those clips to Candace, and she's the same way. We had a really good laugh over how mean I looked. My mom and sister are like that too, and speaking of my sister, she has a friend named Laura that she works with and is also the godmother of my nephew. She loves my videos and watches them all the time. I just wanted to say hi to you, girl, and thank you so much for watching. I was going to start with prepping the meat first, that's why I put my gloves on, but chopping the vegetables first is a better idea so I won't have to wash the cutting board in between. I was using a veggie wash that I saw Candace using in one of her videos that I found on Amazon, but my kids wouldn't eat the fruits or veggies after because they think it's a chemical. I try to explain to them what it's for, but especially Sultan wants nothing to do with it, so I don't use it anymore. When I posted it on my Instagram, some of you suggested that I just use a vinegar or apple cider vinegar soak, so next time I'll be trying that. I don't need all the veggies today, so I'm putting them in storage containers with my fresh papers. I've been using these for a while and I really do think they make a difference. I picked this tip up from April Athena 7 and the plastic containers are from Amazon too. For the veggies, except for the sweet potato, I'm going to be roasting. I'm using agave, salt, and black pepper. I learned this recipe from Vassar Beauty years ago for broccoli, but I think it tastes great on Brussels and asparagus. The original recipe includes cumin, but I find that spice to smell and taste musty, so that's canceled. I'm also adding in what I have left of my olive oil, but not too much because I want the Brussels to be crispy, and I'm roasting these at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm getting my pans ready for the meat. Mine are by Cuisinart and I found them on Amazon. I'm only using a little bit of butter and olive oil to fry the fish and saute the chicken. The ground beef I bought is 20% fat, so it just needs a little butter to saute the onions and garlic.
Swept away. I'm cornered in the cold where you left me. Left again. Oh, there's a jungle in my head growing wilder, and it's killing me. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go.
For the salmon, I'm using lemon pepper and a tiny bit of salt because the lemon pepper is salty on its own. And then I'm mixing that in with my hands. I'm wearing gloves and I'm washing them in between. For the chicken tenderloins, I'm first washing it with salt and water because I didn't have any lime or lemon, but I do suggest that you wash your chicken before cooking and patting it dry. If you do this ahead of time, you can set it in the fridge to marinate in lime and salt. I learned this tip from watching my mom cook, and I'm pretty sure everyone I know does this. The ground beef is getting nice and juicy now, so I'm going to add in this Turkish pepper paste that I found at my local international food market and some tomato paste. This has salt and pepper already, so I'm just using a little bit. I don't like my foods to be super salty, so tweak it to your taste. I also do this to give the meat a little color. It makes the food look and taste better in my opinion.
Come back to me, back to me. How could I let you go? How could I let you go?
The veggies were nice and crispy, so I'll be setting those aside. The sweet potato isn't done yet. I just poke mine with a bamboo shish kebab stick until it glides through. That's how I know when it's done. I'm not sure if I shared this tip before, but when the salmon is cooking, I like to collect the oil in the bottom of the pan and pour it over the top while it's cooking. It helps this side of the salmon cook and it also tastes better. Instead of boiling pasta today, I'm using this pre-cooked pasta that only takes 60 seconds in the microwave to cook. This is a huge time saver. You just rip a little hole in the side and stick it in the microwave. My friend from My Jewish Mommy Life put me onto these, so thanks again, girl. My kids love them. Now I'm doing multiple things at once. I'm getting ready to chop the chicken into small pieces, checking on the salmon, still stirring around the ground beef, and then adding the pasta in. I added in 2 packs. I put my largest pan on the stove and I'm adding in some butter and onions. I'm also cleaning up a little bit while I go. This isn't a huge meal prep. I had enough bowls and pans for what I'm making, so I didn't have to keep washing and stopping. The teriyaki sauce is garlic and green onion flavored, so I didn't need any more than just a little onion and salt and pepper. I did turn up the heat a little to get the sauce a little thicker and the chicken darker. While I'm finishing up, I'm quickly preparing a garden salad with just spinach, heirloom tomatoes, and red onion. The last thing I'm making is white rice, white Turkish rice, because it's the only rice my kids and I eat, or fried rice. Ruby wanted to help at the end, so I'm just telling her what I want it to look like, but I'm low-key nervous that she would drop my camera. The sweet potatoes are fully roasted. Ruby and I ate right after this and it was so good. All I have to do is put everything into containers and just wait for it to cool down before putting it into the fridge. And that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like and I'll make more like this. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will talk to you all in my next video.